Hi, this is China 9, Enter the Society. And I'm your old friend Charlene. Today we are going to have a distinguished guest. She's from UCLA. Her name is Jenny Lewis. Let's give her a round of applause and welcome her. She'll be discussing about the Indian population problem with us. Sorry, my dear audience. I just received a phone call that Jenny Lewis is not supposed to be here today, but we will still connect her with the phone. We'll have a phone call with her, discuss the same issue. Hi, audience. Hi, Jenny. It's an honor to meet you. Sorry I cannot be there today. But I'm still very glad to be on this channel and to discuss with the social issue with you today. So in order to start with today's topic, let me ask a question first. Today's topic is about Indian population. So in order to start, Jenny, can you tell us about the circumstances currently about Indians' population? Yes, sure. India is the second most populous country in the world after China. Recently, the population of India has crossed the 1.3 billion marks. It's really a large population, isn't it? Yes, and because of that, when India is developing, its large population creates positive side and negative sides. So can you tell us more specifically on the positive side that large population provides? So one of their beneficial aspects is economy. India's economy grows increasingly due to the fact that they have extremely large population. The population and the economy have deep connections. The large population correlated with the technological advancement, also the development of industry, scientific field, or even farming. And because of its large population, India has very cheap workforces and labor forces in order to support their development. The cost on employment goes to the minimum. As a result, the increase of India's population and the low cost is a huge rise to the employment, and the decline of business provides opportunities for India to become one of the strong developing countries. However, speaking of economy, we have to think about the GDP of its country. But the GDP result of India is not looking very good. I think there's a data on the screen. You can see that the GDP from 2015 to 2018 now is bouncing up and down. It is not stable. So is that a drawback of the large population? To be honest, I don't think so. I think this represents that India is not developing. Sometimes countries that are developing often have that little spring. Shows that they are unstable. But it also shows that they are improving themselves and they are changing on their way. Also, the large population in India can expand market, which necessitates effective demand. So, Jenny, in your opinion, is large population in India a good thing or a bad thing? So from my point of view, I think the large population in India really provide Indians a chance to grow and for them to step forward. I don't think that it's a very good thing for them because they are damaging their environment during the process. Maybe every developing country have to been through this process, but I truly don't think that they are protecting their environment. And this also leads to my second point, that large population in India is really causing serious drawbacks and really serious problems that they have no solutions for now. Okay, I'll list some environmental problems that they are facing currently. One is pressure on lands, degradation of soil, of forests, and their loss of biodiversity, the change of their pattern of their ecosystem, and air pollution, global warming, climate change, water pollution, the degradation of water resources, and so on. those big problems, issues are all caused by the big population in India. There are no solutions currently to fix those problems and to solve them, due to the fact that they are concentrating on their development on economy. Speaking of pressure on land, India is now facing the most acute pressure on agricultural land. Nowadays, every million hectares of land supports 7.27 million Indian people. And there are other drawbacks that are caused by the massive population in India. One is unemployment. This is a rough database from 2008 to now. You can see that although the unemployment rate is decreasing, but from recent years, especially from 2014 to 2018, the unemployment rate is increasing again.
Jenny, I remember that you showed a graph to us a few minutes ago about the Indians' population. Is that related to the unemployment rate?
Yes, of course they are related to each other. You can see that with the growth of population, the unemployment rate is also increasing. In 2018, there are nearly 31 million Indians are jobless, and they are seeking for a job to support their family.
So are there any drawbacks in India that is caused by their massive population?
Yes, of course. There are tons of problems that the Indian people are now facing. For example, healthcare, lack of healthcare or lack of food supply, and also the shortage of water and so many issues that they're unsolving and waiting for somebody, the government, to solve.
Okay, I see. So there's a prediction by many experts, and they say that one day India will be the strongest country in the world in next few decades. Do you believe in that saying?
Actually, I do believe in that, because from the statistics, every aspect shows that India is really strong at every aspect because they have large population. This is also one of their benefits, and I think that large population really helps their development. The large population really supports their development significantly. And I do believe that one day India will be the strongest country in the world, and their people will be the hard-working workers in the world too. But from my point of view, I think it takes at least 5 decades to make it real, to make it come true.
Okay, I understand. Jenny, I really appreciate your answers today. And I think all the audience sitting here and all the audience sitting in front of the television will also appreciate your help for them to understand now what's happening in the world and the society. Unfortunately, our show has come to an end. So let's give another round of applause to Jenny to thank her for all her answers to us.
You're welcome. I'd like to share my experiences and my knowledge with all the audience.
Okay, audience, this is today's show. Let's see a trailer about what's going on next week.